間もなくアメリカに帰ります。だから、we're doing a Q&A about a lot of things about Japan. Starting with driving, because this is my last day driving here and y'all have had a lot of questions. So I'm going to speed run a lot of questions that you've asked me in the last year since I've been here. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will get to them because this is going to be a series. What are the requirements for me to drive in Japan? For 1 year, you can get what's called an IDP or International Driver's Permit, and boom, you have driving permissions for a year. This is also what you need if you're going to do the Mario Kart thing. Where's the steering wheel? What side of the road do you drive on? Steering wheel, right side, driving on the left side. What kind of car do I drive? I drive a Mazda Flare. It's also a K car, meaning that it has less gas or whatever, which means that it doesn't cost as much. It is 10 years old, so it was also a lot cheaper. How much did it cost overall? I don't remember, but how much do I pay is about $100 per month or 15,000 yen. How did I get it? With the assistance of my school. They sent someone down with me to the dealership to help work out all the details. I signed the paperwork. We were there for an hour or two. And next thing you know, I had a car. Were there any driving incidents? Yes, I'll show you. There was a foreign object in the street that I couldn't avoid, and it resulted in me cracking off my side view mirror. And we basically just glued it together and paid $80 for it, but luckily my school paid for that. How much is car insurance? Technically it's 150,000 yen, which is $1,000 per year or per 2 years. I'm not exactly sure. I don't pay it. My school pays for that. How much is gas? I just filled up my tank today. To fill up that entire 20 liters, it cost almost 3,000 yen. Because driving isn't as required, I take the train a lot. I walk to my job, and there's not really highways that I have to take all the time. I really only drive once a week, so my gas will last for a month, maybe a month and a half. What's the most difficult part about driving here? I'd say it's actually the narrow roads. Sometimes the roads are so skinny that it actually only fits one car. However, it's a two-way. So what happens is if two cars are coming in opposite directions, one will typically back out so that the other car can pass and kind of shimmy around it and then work around. Of course, since I live in the middle of nowhere, it doesn't become too much of an issue. It's not happening all the time. Also, we don't have too many street lights. It's really, really, really dark at night, so that's not the best. And there's no sidewalks. It's not very handicap accessible, and it's not great when kids are trying to walk to or from school because then you're worried about hitting a kid. How long did it take me to get used to driving here? No time at all. In the beginning, I was saying left, stay on the left, drive on the left, drive. So I had to get used to getting into the car on the right side instead of opening the wrong door all the time. There's no right on red here. Otherwise, all the other parking rules are the same. If you look at the signs, you can go online and look up road signs in Japan. Look at them one time, remember it, move on. Last but not least, why do I have a car at all? Doesn't everyone in Japan take a train? No. Only the people in cities where everything is super duper close together take the trains all the time. My grocery store is over a mile or 2 miles from my house. It's not ideal to have to carry on your back hella groceries. That wouldn't make very much sense. Also, if I want to go to the library, I need to drive. And everything is not on the train line when you live in such spaced out cities that have a whole bunch of rice fields in between each location. So everything was pretty much easy. If you have any other questions about living in Japan, even if I've already answered it before on my page and you know me, drop it anywhere because like I said, I'm doing a collective series of all the questions that I can answer before I leave Japan. Thanks so much. And if you want to know why I'm leaving Japan, I already have a pinned video about it. Don't ask. Bye-bye.